Hello, and welcome to another Membership Monday. My name is Gary Hodge Jr., and I'm a membership specialist for Service Team 1 in Cradle of Liberty Council. Today will be the first part of two videos discussing how best to use your BeAScout PIN and online applications. So, let's get started. By the end of this video, you will have learned how to ring your bell for membership, learned how to turn on and update your BeAScout PIN, and learned how to turn on online applications. The first two steps to ringing your bell for membership are both incredibly easy to take care of and incredibly important. Ensuring that your unit's pins are up to date, including location, description, contact information, etc., and turning on and utilizing online apps are essential for making sure that your unit is easily accessible to new families. In today's and next week's videos, we will be covering how to use your BeAScout PIN as well as online applications. We will discuss how to check off the last requirement for your membership bell in a future video. BeAScout.org is a website that can help you attract new families. People looking to join scouting can type in their zip code and see all the units in an up to 20-mile radius around them. Your unit's BeAScout PIN provides families with the basic information about your program and a way to reach out to you with any questions or even send in an application to apply online. Your PIN can be managed by a member of your unit's Key 3 or someone with the appropriate functional assignment on My.Scouting. So our first step to making sure everything is up to date will be to log in. Once we log in, we're going to click on the menu button in the top left corner and scroll down to select our unit. From here, we'll click Organization Manager, which will bring us to a settings page. On the left side will be a button for Unit PIN, which will allow us to check our PIN's accuracy. Once on the unit PIN page, we can verify that our PIN is turned on and turn on online applications from the unit information box. Under contact information, we can fill in our unit's contact person, including name, phone number, and email. We can even put in a unit website or link to a Facebook page if we've created one. In the additional information slot, we can answer any frequently asked questions, such as when and where your unit meets. Although this is optional, it definitely provides some extra information that can make or break the decision for a family to join your unit. For example, for packs, if your dens meet separate from your packs, including that extra information would be extremely helpful. Just keep in mind that new parents and families might not be familiar with the program or the lingo, so saying tigers meet on Mondays wouldn't necessarily be as helpful as saying first graders meet on Mondays. For troops, crews, and ships, adding any special interest that you may have, such as backpacking, sailing, scuba, a lot of community service, honor guard, things like that, would definitely be a great thing to advertise to kind of draw new folks in. The next thing to ensure is updated is your meeting location. At the bottom of the page, make sure that your meeting address is listed correctly. If not, change it. It will default to your chartered org address, so if that is not where you meet, you want to make sure that the proper address is reflected on your PIN. Afterward, make sure that you click the locate button so that the site will also update the latitude and longitude that you have entered. Lastly, we want to make sure that all the information we entered or corrected is visible online. We suggest at least having your meeting location and contact information visible, but any additional information you can provide to entice families to join your unit is always great. If you do make any changes, make sure to hit the big blue save button so none of your corrections are lost. Now on to online applications. Online applications make the registration and payment process much easier. There's no more trips out to the council office. We don't have to worry about any missing information or signatures on scanned or paper applications, and nothing gets lost anymore with online apps. There are three ways for a new prospective member, both youth and adult, to access an online application that we will break down in the following slides. The first is for one of your unit's Key 3 to add a new lead in My.Scouting. The next is to share an invitation QR code that is also located on My.Scouting. And the last is for the prospective new member to send you an online app straight through BeAScout.org. To add a new lead, we will go through the same menu as we did before, this time selecting Invitation Manager instead of Organization Manager. From there, select Add New Lead and fill in their information. Once the lead has been created, you can click Send Application, which will email them with a link to fill out an online app. We will go over what to do with any online apps that you receive in next week's video. You can find a link and a QR code that you can include on marketing materials that will bring new prospective families straight to an online application on the same page we saw before in the invitation manager. BeAScout.org is the final way for a prospective member to fill out an online application. As mentioned earlier, families can enter their zip code into BeAScout.org and find local units. From there, they can either request more information or submit their application directly to you. Right here is why everything we have gone over is so important. All the information you put in is displayed here, so make sure it is up to date and checked regularly for folks that find you on the site. Thank you for tuning in to another Membership Monday. Our final video in this year's series will be a Q&A with the whole membership staff. So to leave a review of these videos and ask any burning questions you may have for us, scan the QR code or use the link shown here. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.